Once upon a time, there was a man named William who stumbled upon an old antique shop on the outskirts of town. William was an antique collector, and he was always on the lookout for rare items that he could add to his collection. As he walked around the shop, he noticed a strange-looking key on a dusty shelf. The key was unlike any other he had seen before. It was old, rusty, and had an eerie feeling to it. The shopkeeper noticed William's curiosity and told him that the key belonged to a room in a hotel that was long abandoned. The hotel had been closed for decades after a mysterious incident that resulted in the disappearance of everyone who stayed in the room. William was intrigued and decided to take a chance. He bought the key and headed out to find the abandoned hotel. When he arrived, the hotel was in a state of decay. The paint was peeling, and the windows were boarded up. William walked up to the door and inserted the key. With a loud creak, the door opened, and he stepped inside. The room was like no other. It was old, dusty, and had a strange smell. William walked around, examining the furniture and the decorations. Everything seemed to be in its place, but there was something off about the room. As the night approached, William heard strange noises coming from outside the door. The noises grew louder and more frequent. William tried to leave the room, but the door wouldn't budge. He was trapped, just like the others who had disappeared before him. The room started to change. The furniture moved on its own, and the walls began to close in. William was terrified and knew that he had to find a way out. But the room had other plans. Days turned into weeks, and William was still trapped in the room. He had lost all hope of escaping and was resigned to his fate. The room had taken over his mind and body, and he knew he would never leave. Years went by, and the hotel was demolished. The room was gone, but the key remained. The key was still out there, waiting for its next victim. William's disappearance was never solved, and his family never found out what happened to him. The key was never found, and the room remained a mystery. But those who knew about the room whispered stories of its horrors. They warned people not to go looking for the key or the room. They knew that the room was still out there, waiting for its next victim. And they knew that once the door closed, there was no way out.
Thank you for listening to this horror story. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing to our Horrortory channel to get more terrifying tales delivered straight to you. Don't miss out on our latest podcasts and videos. Just hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications, so you'll never miss a new upload. We appreciate your support and hope you'll join us for more spine-chilling stories. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you in the next story.